got to play this Lori Lightfoot video because she's talking about our toxic environment right now. And she's right. She's right. Things are too toxic, and we're at each other's throats all the time. And she reminded us of that the other day. I believe
the toxicity in our public discourse is a thing that I think we should all be concerned about.
Should.
Right? And it's ironic, obviously, that we're having this conversation and what happened on Independence Day. We're not like a lot of other countries where independence, their version of Independence Day is marked with troops and tanks. And what we do in the United States is we come together as a community.
And here's what she said last week.
Concurrence. He said, thank you, Clarence Thomas.
So she uses the F word screaming about Clarence Thomas.
Clarence Thomas.
Last week. And then this week, we're too toxic.
Too toxic.
These hypocrites.
Well, she's changed her ways since then, obviously. Come around and she's trying to set an example.
But when that happens, don't you say, you know what, I was part of the problem.
Yeah.
You might remember me saying, F you, Clarence Thomas, just last week. But you know what? I've reconsidered, and our discourse is way too toxic right now.
Could have been edited out of the video.
Oh, maybe.
That we aired.
Maybe that's what it was. Thank you, Jeffy, for that great spin, as always.
But, we've said it all morning and in the past. The same rules that they expect those on the right to follow, they act like they don't even apply to them whatsoever.
No, they don't.
And there's your toxicity.
Yes.
It's those in leadership roles like Lori Lightfoot, who when they have the microphone and they have the bully pulpit, do that kind of stuff like last week with Clarence
Like all the time.
Oh, yes.
And nothing applies to her.
And then in the same breath, practically, 5 days later, go and tell us that we're too toxic.
Well, and she's a perfect example of this because remember during the pandemic and the height of the pandemic, she was talking about, you can't go get your hair done and all that like you normally would. Just wait on that, okay? If you care about people, you don't want to kill your grandmother, don't get your hair done. That day, she went and got her hair done.
Exactly.
Because she cares about her appearance. You other slugs don't.
I mean, I care about my hygiene, so.
Yeah. So of course, I had to go. You little people, you didn't need to go. It's amazing. It's amazing.